Yeah, you're good.
He's killing me out there.
You son! Why aren't you saying more?
I don't know. He's so charming.
What do you think of our...
No answer for that highway stuff.
He has a 1,000-watt smile that lights up the room.
I am really sorry about kicking that thing.
It's
You're
okay.
fine, yeah.
I hope no one here is mad at me.
No.
I'm actually really rational.
Yeah, you know what? Let's get back. We're going to get back to the debate. We're going to get back to the debate. Thank you.
I'd like to acknowledge my
Ready?
corner man,
Yes?
Dr. Richard Shit. That's it. And of course, over there we have John Bander.
John Bander, everybody. Dr. Richard Shit and John Bander.
Best cornerman in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Mr. Mamdani. Disgraced former governor Andrew Cuomo has promised...
You can give a pause.
I'm wafting in it. Has promised more cops on the subways if elected. Do you think that's a... Two boo breaks. Do you think that's a valid solution to the issue of crime on the subways?
You know, I think it's pretty much what Eric Adams has promised us for the last 4 years. And we've seen where that's gotten us. This is effectively asking police officers to do the jobs of social workers and mental health professionals. And those are jobs that they are not trained for, that they are not interested in, and that we should not be tasking them with. And that's why we've actually put forward a proposal to create a Department of Community Safety that would create teams of dedicated mental health outreach workers that we would deploy to the 100 subway stations that have the highest rates of mental health crises and homelessness to actually direct those New Yorkers to the services that they need and not simply recycle the same points and the same task forces that have led us to this exact point.
Thank you. Mr. Moses, more cops on the subways?
Yep. Look, I love seeing cops on the subways. Okay? There's nothing that makes me feel safer than seeing cops on the subways on their phones. You know? I love it. I know that if any crime is committed on the subway, as long as it happens during an ad for Candy Crush, we'll be fine. You know? So I feel safe. You know, more cops. I think more cops on the subway. Fill the stations. Fill them, you know, like Keystone Cops. So you cram them all. You know, you ever watch Keystone Cops? Those shorts?
Your time.
Okay.
Mr. Moses, my next question for you. Your opponent has advocated for closing more streets to cars and increasing protected bike lanes in an effort to increase pedestrianization in our city. My question... Ooh, yeah, here we go. My question to you is, like, what the hell, right?
Look, streets are for cars. They're for beep beeps, not ding dings. All right? We all know this.
What? Why does that sound like a slur?
Oh. Whoa!
Your track record is not good.
Yeah, look. I assure you and all the streaming viewers at home that it wasn't. Look. Bikes. Look.
Use their full names.
Yeah. Okay. Bicycles. I mean, look. Car have 4 wheels. Bike have 2. You do the math. You know?
Sure. Okay. We will be doing the math. Thank you, Mr. Moses. Mr. Mamdani, again, what do you think of your own plan?
God, I love this plan. You know, I grew up in this city, and I have fallen in love with the many different ways we can get around our 5 boroughs. And I've been frustrated by how unable and uninterested city government is in actually catching up to the reality of our streetscape. Right? We have a plan for our streets as if it was designed 20, 30 years ago, as opposed to the way that we're using it today. And part of that is understanding that if you actually want to keep everyone safe, pedestrians, cyclists, drivers, you have to have a streetscape that is far better than the one we have today. And part of that is understanding that paint does not equal protection when you are a cyclist. Right? You need actual permanent jersey barriers. And that's also helpful as a driver to understand where you can and cannot go, that this is an area for cyclists and this is an area for drivers. And yet I've been frustrated to see that we often pat ourselves on the back when we install flex delineators somewhere and we say, well, that's going to save a cyclist's life. And I've had to actually go and mourn cyclists in my own district who have been killed because of the inability to actually build truly protected bike lanes.
Thank you. You think we could get some ballers on that Crescent Street double wide?
We got to.
We got to.
We got to.
Hey.
I just want to say, like,
Yeah.
with the Crescent Street bike lane, there was, just after I got elected to the state assembly, but before I was sworn in, so this is in the summer, I had organized a letter with fellow elected officials to DOT to say that we love this bike lane and it's insufficient in its protections. We need permanent jersey barriers. We need bollards. We need to replace these flex delineators. And here are the intersections that we're concerned about. We basically got told, thanks, maybe we'll give you 1 out of the 10 things you're asking for. Maybe not. And then an Astorian was killed at one of those very intersections because a truck was doing a wide turn that it knew it could complete because there was a flex delineator it could drive over. They're designed to be driven over. And that's what's been so frustrating is obviously there are New Yorkers who do not bike because they're afraid of their safety when they do so. We need to actually make it the easiest thing for them to do, and that means further protecting our already protected bike lanes and protecting the ones that are currently just painted.
Thank you.
Now,
You
now,
okay?
now,
You okay?
Mr. Mamdani, what do you say to New Yorkers who don't bike because they have a chauffeur? And it's like, what? I'm supposed to...
Andrew, is that you?
Yeah. No, my eyebrows are thin and beautiful. Now look, sometimes when I'm driving my jalopy down the street, I see those little green lanes and I think, oh, there are no cars there. Why can't I just park there, turn my flashers on, and take a little nap, right? That's what bike lanes should be for. Just a little place to leave your car for a few hours.
You're done.
Okay. By the way, this man is an Astorian. I don't know if he told you that.
I did not know that.
Of many years I've moved since then.
Where do you live
I
now?
live in Greenpoint.
You got to tell me where you move.
Okay, well,
Don't
you're
be
just
moving.
my boss. I don't tell you everything.
Well, for now.
We are here to ask some hard-hitting questions, though.
Let's go.
Mr. Mamdani, will you commit here, tonight, to reopening the Mars-themed restaurant, Mars 2112, if elected? And if not, will you at least commit to closing Ellen's Stardust Diner?
Like I loved Mars 2112. I loved it so much that it was half of my AIM screen name. my AIM screen name was Air Nova 2112. And I stole Air Nova from my friend's AIM screen name, which I just thought was cool.
Great.
And then I just added 2112 because I loved going there for birthdays.
So
So
we're
that's
reopening
that's an evasion to the question because I wish I could reopen it, but I can't. But I also
Okay.
feel, don't you think that Mars 2112 was the inspiration for the I Think You Should Leave sketch?
Yeah.
Where he's in there and there's
100%.
the talking fish.
Yes.
So it lives on.
It does live on.
First of all, I just want to, sorry. This is a place where my opponent and I 100% agree. I cannot stress that enough. I loved Mars 2112 as well.
Come on.
You listen, you could eat on Mars. Normally, we eat on Earth, right? But in Mars 2112, you ate on Mars. But look, I will take you one step further. Will you commit tonight to at least trying to reopen the Jekyll and Hyde Club in Times Square? Did you ever eat at Jekyll and Hyde?
I did not.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Mamdani.
Oh,
In the Jekyll and Hyde Club, now normally when you eat dinner, there aren't spooks and ghouls and ghosts who wander around and
You gotta
visit your
watch what you're
table.
saying. Continue.
And then you go to Jekyll and Hyde Club, and suddenly they were filled with vampires and robots that would do a little show. All right? Now look, yes, it was the worst food in the city, and it was very expensive. But it was a great place, and I agree with you that Mars 2112, and again, is a public space that I would abuse were it open.
Thank you.
I
both.
almost got an applause break there.
Almost.
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 Almost. You thought about it.
Well,